Alright, welcome back to more of Lost Isle. And I didn't really accomplish much in the first part. I think just more intro, getting a little bit of background story, and I guess just getting some exploration. Okay, so this part, I'm actually gonna go start picking up some stuff. Now that I got some bombs. I think I have enough bombs to do this. I might as well pick up as many arrows as I can find. I'm gonna try to show off as much as I can. I might actually still miss some stuff because there's a lot of stuff that's just rather obscure to find. And I just continue picking up more arrows. This cave, I don't think you can do anything yet with that. Not that it really leads to much, it just leads to... it's kind of hard to see, but there's some arrows right behind that tree. So it really doesn't lead to too much. Alright, the first place I'm gonna go to is just going towards the left side here. Something rather important to pick up. And these spots here are actually, well, they're not super important, but they're kind of helpful. You need an item to actually trigger that, though. Luckily, there's a lot of grass here, so I can always get refills. Kind of in a different part of the overworld now. Again, it's just weird as 8x8 grids. Get rid of those snakes. Now you may have seen a wall you could bomb there. That's where I'm going to be going to. Just kind of bomb this cave. And just kind of make your way through this place. There's gonna be a lot of these caves scattered throughout the overworld. Some of them being more important than others, obviously. Actually, a lot of these caves have various relevance. Like, for example, this one, you notice those spikes. You actually have to trigger the switch from here. So it's always good to explore. Make sure you can trigger every switch you can find. Because a lot of times you have to, when you get to the other side of it, then you can only reach it from like one angle. So this one's actually pretty simple. You know, it's in the same cave, but other times you'll see that you have to trigger switches from very different entrances to be able to, you know, later come back to like the other angle to get through the cave. Very important to pick up this thing, magic shield. Now you can actually buy magic shields, but it's not until much later, and it's actually rather expensive to buy. So you really want to try to keep your magic shields. Very useful to have this. Now I think there's one per region, one per 8x8 grid. So you have to search around a bit. So if you find extra ones, just, you know, keep note of them in case you need them. And really nothing in this corner. Alright, let's see what's over here. I don't remember this map layout exactly. I think this is talking about some sort of war that took place on this island. I don't know the exact details, but it goes into quite a bit of backstory on this. And I'm not sure what order this goes in either. There is an order. Okay, so you notice that little shield icon. I'll actually show you what that's gonna symbolize. Something fairly important. Luckily I still have some extra bombs. Okay, that is a magic expansion. So that little shield icon means that you should be able to find a magic expansion in the cave, like the one you're in. So you want to make sure you take a good look around. And I think there's one of those per every 8x8 grid as well. So you want to take a good look around the place. Now some of these you can't reach until later on. You know, you need certain items. Luckily hearts are, you know, pretty plentiful out here, so it's not that big an issue. Now we got magic shield. Actually, this next part's a little bit easier. You'll see why. I guess if you want sort of a guide, you can use, again, you know, look at those different colored squares. Kind of guides you on where you should focus on going to. And I think you need a bomb for this. I'm almost out of bombs. I'm gonna have to go find some more. And a lot of these houses, actually I don't even remember what's in half these houses. There's something here, but we can't do that for quite a while, so just make a note of that to come back later. Free bombs right there, but I don't have to go too far to find like those blue moblins, and just probably just grind bombs off of them. Pretty much nothing to buy in this shop. You see how expensive those bombs are, so you probably want to look somewhere else to get bombs. I'm not paying that much for bombs. Yeah, it's 260. Of course, it's just above your initial limit of 255. Although that's an optional item. It's not. It's only a minor help. So you're not going to be losing out on too much if you don't get that. But I'm going to get that later on. This house, does this have anything in it? Okay, that's just a little thing for the, I guess a clue for the thing I just showed you on the left. Again, you need a specific item to be able to get through that. Yeah, she can sneak through under these trees. Oh, at least I get hearts, that's fine. Okay, that hand up there is basically your like. So, really have some caution when you're around those things. And I think the lava here actually hurts you if you touch it, so you gotta be a little bit careful. Well, at least that thing was replaced. I forget what it was called. I think it's like a grasp or something. Basically your like. Already have a fairly hazardous place to go through. Alright, our first heart piece. There are a lot of heart pieces in this quest, and a lot of these, I think, just given Wolfie's style, you can't get a lot of these early on. You're gonna have to kind of, make backtracking trips. You're gonna have to go out of your way. It basically is not very linear. Pick up half this stuff. Well, at least I'm picking up lots of arrows. Probably put that to use later on. I'm probably gonna go grind for some more bombs, actually. Almost out of bombs. So I don't think there's anything in there. Probably just gonna look around a little bit. And of course you're not going to want to listen to what that guy says, because there's some critical stuff you're going to have to find. If you just look at the colored squares, that kind of hints something's around. But you're not going to bomb every single one of these houses. You're going to just find the ones that have the colored squares on them. Alright, what are we going here? And this Morvain character, yeah, you'll hear this much later on, how this is all related. Yeah, it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense right now, but again, you'll get the whole background story that relates to that diary probably much later on. I think you actually go around the back end of this. Find a free piece of heart. That's probably going to be one of the very few easy ones to find. Just kind of sitting out there for you. Now, a lot of the others you're gonna have to do a lot more work to find. Okay, it's basically a blue potion. So, it's a single dose of that. I might leave that there. You can actually buy that, but it's very expensive later on. But there's only a finite number of those potions, or half potions, throughout the game. So if you end up kind of blowing all these early, then you might really get into trouble, because you won't have any potions left. I'm not sure if this guy is supposed to give you hints or anything. I don't remember exactly. I think there was someone who usually gives you some pretty obscure hints. Kind of what to do. Yeah, so I'm just kind of doing some scouting right now. Not really doing a whole lot at this point. I know this is way off the main path at this point, but I'm just gonna look around a little bit, see what I can find. Oh, more bombs. This thing here, you will not be back to this for a very, very long time, which kind of sucks because what you get in there is extremely valuable. I might as well free up this warp point at least. Yeah, I'm gonna go grind for some more bombs. Since I'm fresh out of them, I think I still need more. I need to find some bombs. Yeah, so why waste 60 rupees when, you know, look at that. I just got 8 bombs right there in like, what, a minute? So why waste a whole bunch of arrows? Yeah, we're not really doing much right now. This is actually a rather large quest, and this is gonna take a while to get through. A lot of my parts may actually just be me doing, like, nothing. Even some of the levels here are probably gonna take several parts, unless they want to record a super long video. And actually, I think you can bomb this. Because you know that I'm on a colored square there, so that's kind of a hint. Like, you know, say this house, you're not gonna blow up anything. So you kind of get a hint from the map, where to bomb and stuff. Alright, so, didn't accomplish too much in this part. But next part, hopefully we'll start making a little more progress. And, we'll go on from there. Alright, see you guys later.